For thousands of years before Europeans reached North America, Native Americans followed powerful spiritual traditions deeply connected to nature and the spirit world. They believed the earth was alive, that animals could guide humans, that dreams could carry messages from another world, and that an invisible spiritual force held the universe together. But their beliefs were very different from the religions Europeans later brought with them. So what exactly did Native Americans believe? Here are 9 important spiritual beliefs that shaped Native American life before Europeans arrived. Long before European explorers crossed the Atlantic, North America was home to hundreds of Native American nations, each with its own culture, language, and spiritual traditions. These traditions were not organized into one single religion. Instead, they formed a wide range of spiritual systems that shared a common idea. The world was filled with sacred power and living spirits. While beliefs varied widely across tribes, historians have identified several common spiritual ideas that appeared in many Native American traditions. In this video, we'll explore 9 of the most widely recognized Native American religious beliefs before Europeans arrived in North America. 1. Many tribes, many religions. Before Europeans came to North America, many Native American tribes already lived across the land. There were hundreds of different tribes, and each had its own way of life. Every tribe had its own traditions, languages, and spiritual practices. Their beliefs were often connected to the land they lived on and the stories passed down through their people. Because there were so many different tribes, there was not just one Native American religion. Instead, there were many spiritual traditions practiced by different tribes. Even with these differences, many tribes shared similar ideas. They often believed that nature was sacred, that spirits were present in the world, and that stories of creation explained how life began. 2. The Great Spirit, a supreme creator. Many Native American tribes believed that a powerful spirit created the world and all living things. This spirit was often called the Great Spirit. Different tribes used different names for this creator. Among the Lakota, the sacred power was called Wakantanka. Among the Algonquin peoples, it was known as Gitche Manitou. This creator was usually not imagined as a person with a human body. Instead, many tribes believed it was a powerful spirit that could not be fully seen or understood. They believed this spirit made the world and connected everything in it: people, animals, plants, and the land. This video discusses general themes found across many Native American traditions. However, Native American cultures are incredibly diverse, and beliefs varied widely between tribes and regions. The examples shown here represent some of the most widely documented spiritual ideas, but they do not fully represent every indigenous nation or tradition. 3. A world filled with spirits. Many Native American tribes believed that the world was full of spiritual life. They believed that a special spirit or life force existed throughout nature. This idea is often called animism, which means believing that spirits can exist in many parts of the natural world. In these beliefs, spirits could be present in animals, rivers, mountains, forests, and even in the wind and sky. Because of this, many tribes believed humans were not above nature. Instead, people were simply one part of a larger living world that included animals, plants, and the land. 4. Nature was sacred. Because many tribes believed nature had spirit and life, they treated it with great respect. When they hunted, farmed, or gathered food, they often performed simple ceremonies to show thanks. Animals that were killed for food were honored because they were seen as giving their lives to support human life. The land itself was also considered sacred and worthy of care. For many tribes, an important goal in life was to live peacefully and in balance with nature. 5. Sacred ceremonies connected humans to the spirit world. Ceremonies were an important part of spiritual life for many Native American tribes. During these gatherings, people used rituals, songs, and dances to communicate with the spirit world. Some well-known ceremonies included the Sun Dance and the Sweat Lodge ceremony. These events helped people renew their spiritual strength, seek healing, and bring the community together. 6. Dreams and visions were spiritual messages. Many Native American tribes believed that dreams and visions were important messages from the spirit world. Young people sometimes took part in a vision quest. During this time, they spent several days alone in nature while praying and going without food. They hoped this quiet time would help them receive guidance from spirits. The visions they experienced could help them understand their purpose in life, reveal a spirit that would guide them, or show the role they would play in their community. 7. Animals were spiritual guides. Animals had deep spiritual meaning in many Native American cultures. Many tribes believed animals had wisdom, strength, and spiritual power. Some people believed a certain animal could act as a spiritual guide or protector for them. Animals such as the eagle, bear, wolf, and buffalo often appeared in traditional stories, ceremonies, and artwork. They were not seen as ordinary animals. Instead, they were respected as teachers and messengers that could help people understand the spiritual world. 8. Spiritual leaders guided the community. Many Native American tribes had spiritual leaders who helped guide the community. These leaders were often known as medicine men, healers, or spiritual guides. They helped lead ceremonies, cared for sick people, explained dreams, and helped others understand messages believed to come from the spirit world. Their knowledge usually came from many years of learning, practice, and personal spiritual experience. 9. Religion was a way of life. Expanded explanation. In many Native American communities, spirituality wasn't just practiced in special temples or on certain days. It was woven into everything people did. When they hunted or farmed, they followed rituals and showed respect to the animals and plants that provided food. Leaders often made decisions with guidance from spiritual beliefs. Stories and songs passed down lessons about morality, nature, and the spirits. Healing practices combined both physical care and spiritual guidance. Spirituality shaped everyday choices and relationships. It taught people to live in balance with nature, honor the land, and respect all living things. For Native Americans, following their spiritual path wasn't a separate task. It was the way they understood life, built community, and stayed connected to the earth, the spirits, and the Creator. Closing reflection. For thousands of years, Native American nations developed deep spiritual traditions connected to the land, nature, and the unseen world. They believed the earth itself was sacred. Animals carried wisdom. Dreams could reveal spiritual guidance. In their worldview, humans were not rulers of nature, but part of a living spiritual balance. But when Europeans arrived in North America, they brought a very different religion and worldview. And the meeting of these two worlds would change Native American spirituality forever. Thanks for watching. ModeHub Tales brings untold history to life. Subscribe now to uncover more hidden stories that shaped the world.